Alrighty, welcome. This is Thomas Andre from Molvik.net coming to you from our house here in Norway. So do you struggle with how to handle objections when you talk to people? I'm sure you are very familiar with people who have objections about everything, about this or that between heaven and earth. So if you watch my Facebook Live today, you will be able to learn how to handle objections in a very good way. No stress, nothing, because usually the objections end up in a fight. Who's right, who's wrong? You say this, the person you're talking to says that, and in the end there are no winners. So what you need to do is to relate to the person. Make sure that you understand the person, you relate. Doesn't matter if you like the objection or not, you need to relate to the objection that the person is having. Then there is like a very cool thing to say. Let's say there's an objection about the time. Sorry, I would love to join your business, but I don't have the time. Now, listen very carefully. What you're going to say now is, I really understand what you mean. I totally understand what you mean. I actually thought the same thing myself. And by doing that, you relate to the person. You don't want to tell the person to, oh, there's no need time, you know, if you have 10 minutes a day, you will build a big business. No, you need to have time, okay? So then you say, but then I found out that I could do things more efficient. I could cut down on doing things that was not so important, that to build my business, and I managed to make time. Okay, one more time, listen carefully. Oh, I don't have the time to join the business. If I had the time, I would really join. I totally understand what you mean. I felt the same way myself before I started. But then I found out that I could do things a little bit faster and more efficient. And if I was cutting down on some things that were not important, I could find the time because I made time. The prospects you're talking to will start to relate first, then they will start to think about their things that they can cut down on, things that they can do faster. If they still say that, oh yeah, that's you know, I have nothing that I can cut down, I do things very, very quickly already, you might want to do one more question. Okay, I see. How does a week look for you, Monday to Sunday? What are the things that you have on your calendar on a regular basis? Then they have to think Monday, we have this and that. Tuesday, kids go here, there. But then you will see that there is actually a lot of time slots that they cannot tell you what they are doing. They will find time during the week that they can fit in the business, and they may actually find the solution themselves and relate to what you had. Same thing that you found the solution to do things faster, cut down on things that were not important. They will start doing that, and they will actually suggest to cut down on things. If they still don't find any solution to how they can solve I don't have the time, I recommend that you tell them, based on what you're saying, I think the timing is not right for you. I suggest that we just agree on that, and that I can talk to you in a month or 2 or 3 to see how your schedule has changed. Is that okay for you? And they will probably say yes. You will have an opportunity to talk to them again in 3 months, 4 months, whatever. You agree, and you will pick up the discussion then. What do you say if the objection is, I would love to join your business, sounds cool, sounds great, but I don't have the money? Well, you say exactly the same as any other objection. I totally understand what you mean. I felt the same myself as well. In the beginning, I was really thinking the same as you are thinking now. So the person will come down, and then you follow up. But then I found out that you could actually make money even if you start late, or you can save money if you really want to do something, and you can tell them that you will help them to make the money, the investment they do for joining the business. You will help them to recover that amount very quickly. And again, if they don't think they have the money, they're just making sure that the objection is maybe not real, but they don't want. Again, say, I don't think the timing is right for you now. Based on what you're saying, you're not willing to let me help you make the money so you can start the business. 2, you're not able or willing to save money, cutting down on other things. 3, the timing does not seem to be very good for you. So let's agree on that, can we? And they will probably say yes. One thing you might also say is that, it doesn't matter when you join the business, it's what you do when you join the business. So there are many ways to relate. Once again, before I finish, 1, the objection is coming. Make sure you just wait for the person to really explain the objection. You might also ask, okay, what do you really mean with that? And you meant this and that. So when you hear the objection, just listen, be a good listener. Then you say, I totally understand what you mean. I thought the same thing myself when I was about to start. Just like you think now, I thought the exact same thing. Then you take a few seconds break. But then I found out that and you will just tell a story. You will just tell your own story, or someone else. They don't have the time. Or, I really understand what you mean. I felt exactly the same myself. But Jane that just signed up last week, she has 4 kids, single mom, and she's still crushing it. So tell good stories, relate to the person that you are talking to. That's the best way to handle objections. No argument, no stress, no fighting, nothing. So before you hang up, make sure that you sign up and download my ebook, Successful Recruiting Tips. I just made an ebook for you. If you want to bring in more people to your business, that's the book that you need. Until next time,